Tonight, a working for you success story. A man who was about to start spending his nights sleeping on the street is now living in a studio apartment.
We first introduced you to Mark Staten last September as he struggled to find a shelter bed. He eventually found transitional housing at the San Diego Rescue Mission. CBS 8's Steve Price joins us from there live tonight. But Steve, that's not where his story ends, is it?
It is not at all, Carlo and Marcella. Yeah, so we connected Mark with the San Diego Rescue Mission, and about a week or so after coming here, they found him permanent housing, but it was in a new building, plus he still had a lot of paperwork hurdles to jump. So now 3 months later, we can happily say he is home.
It's great. I love it. It's nice. It's very nice. Everything's brand new, very secure.
Mark Staten,
Here it is,
finally has a place to call home with a fridge, his own dishes, and a comfy bed.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's nice.
We first met Mark back in September as he was facing homelessness for the first time in his 62 years of life. We followed his journey trying to navigate the city's shelter system, and day after day he was turned away, leaving him with nowhere to go but the sidewalk.
That was outrageously uncomprehendable. That's why I couldn't even wrap my mind around that at all.
Working for you, CBS 8 reached out to our contacts in this area, and they pointed Mark toward the San Diego Rescue Mission, where they gave him a bed and access to counselors who worked to find him permanent housing.
My own place, so I can be here forever as long as I pay rent.
Mark is now living in the Nestor Senior Village Apartments, a brand new low-income complex with 73 units for people with similar stories.
I met this woman this morning who apparently she stayed in her car for like a year.
Mark felt so alone while going through his experience, but now realizes there are many San Diegans facing the same thing. For health reasons, he can no longer work, but he can donate his time to help others experiencing tough times.
I plan on getting back involved in my church and just, volunteering for whatever they need, distributing food, or they have a lot of programs down there.
Mark's advice to others facing homelessness: you're not alone and don't give up, because better days are ahead.
Mark is very happy today. Yes.
Oh, it is so great to see him smiling. Okay, if you are experiencing homelessness or you know somebody who is, there are resources available. A couple of easy ways to do that. You can either call 211, or if you have access to a computer, you can go to 211sandiego.org. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Steve, when you first introduced us to Mark, I know he touched my heart, and a lot of viewers too were emailing, calling in, so concerned. So it's so wonderful that you have this update on him for us. Now, you did mention that he's living in a new complex. Are there any apartments still available there? Because perhaps some other viewers might be interested.
So at this point, 32 of the units have residents in them. Unfortunately, Marcella, they already have a waiting list of people to get the rest of them. So they do know who's going to be moving into them, but as I mentioned, you still have to go through a bunch of paperwork, and because they're still opening up the building, it's a slow process. So these ones have been spoken for, but you got to get on the list now to get that next building.
Well, it is so wonderful to see Mark with a fresh start, and we'll continue to follow his story, I'm sure. Thanks so much, Steve.
Yes.